Nagaland celebrates its 16th Statehood Day to commemorate the day when it became the 16th state of the Union of India on 1st December 1963. State-level celebration takes place in Kohima's Civil Secretariat Plaza on Thursday. Chief Minister Nltv appeals both centre and Naga political groups to set up efforts to solve the Naga political issue and fulfill long-cherished dreams of Naga people. In his address during Statehood Day program in Kohima, Rio says he is hopeful about an early solution. Stage all set for grand opening of the 23rd edition of Hornbill Festival as Kisama Heritage Village gears up for 10-day-long extravaganza. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar to grace the spectacular opening ceremony as the chief guest. Section 144 imposed in highway stretch from Vihuto village via Khehoi village to KV village area along the Chumukiti-Mapiran border from Thursday. Indefinite curfew imposed by Dimapur Police Commissioner Kevithuto Sophie with apprehensions of law and order deterioration in the disputed areas following recent clashes in Lamhai Namdi. 89 out of 182 seats in Gujarat will have their fates sealed on Thursday as first phase voting for 15th State Legislative Assembly commences. As many as 788 candidates from 39 parties in the fray for first phase polls with second and last phase slated for December 5. Hello viewers, I Lomika Chumi welcome you all to Nltv News Now. We will now proceed and look into the news in detail. Chief Minister Nltv has once again mentioned that he is hopeful Naga political issue will be resolved soon without a further delay, bringing the long-cherished dream of the Naga people into reality. Rio further appealed to the Government of India, all Naga political groups and all concerned stakeholders to come to an understanding with putting some extra efforts. Rio, while attending the 60th Statehood Day celebration in state capital Kohima on Thursday, said that he is happy with progress in regards to the vexed issue. Rio also invited the people from other parts of the country and globe to be a part of the 23rd edition of the Hornbill Festival, which begins from Thursday, and witness the rich cultural heritage of the state. He added that with each passing year, it is becoming more vibrant, larger in size and richer in texture, showcasing newer ideas and gaining a greater recognition. Mentioning the festival as asset owned by all tribes of the state, Rio appealed all to make the festival bigger, better and valuable.
Showcasing in the spirit of understanding in the true sense and make the long-cherished dream of our people a reality by bringing solution without any further delay. Friends, today the 23rd edition of the Hornbill Festival begins. It is a time when we come together to warmly welcome everyone from across the country and abroad who are coming to our state to be a part of the festival and get glimpses of our rich culture. The Hornbill Festival, showcasing the beautiful cultural heritage of ours, is a collaborative celebration of all Naga tribes at one venue. With each passing year, it is becoming more vibrant, larger in size and richer in texture, showcasing newer ideas and gaining greater recognition. It is an asset owned by all the tribes of Nagaland and a success story we should continue to make it bigger, better and more valuable. How is everyone coming to our state? A very pleasant state, and I am hopeful that all would carry back fond memories of our colorful culture and our warm hospitality. In the spirit of understanding in a true sense and make the long cherished dream of our people a reality by bringing solution without any further delay. Friends, today the 23rd edition of the Hornbill Festival begins. It is a time when we come together to warmly welcome everyone from across the country and abroad who are coming to our state to be a part of the festival and get glimpses of our rich culture. The Hornbill Festival, showcasing the beautiful cultural heritage of ours, is a collaborative celebration of all Naga tribes at one venue. With each passing year, it is becoming more vibrant, larger in size, and richer in texture, showcasing newer ideas and gaining greater recognition. It is an asset owned by all the tribes of Nagaland and a success story which should continue to make it bigger, better and more valuable. How is everyone coming to our state? A very pleasant state, and I am hopeful that all would carry back fond memories of our colorful culture and our warm hospitality. In the spirit of understanding in a true sense.
On Thursday, Nagaland celebrated its 60th statehood day. Notably, Nagaland became a state of India on this day in the year 1963. To commemorate the day, a state-level program was organized at the Nagaland Civil Secretariat Plaza in the state capital, Kohima. Chief Minister Nltv attended the program and gave his official address. Prior to the address, Chief Minister also took the general salute and inspected the parade. Chief Minister also launched a Nagaland Police Project Sayok and a mobile application for the project. Rio then flagged off a Nagaland Police Special Operation Group vehicles. During the program, Chief Minister also handed over loan sanction letters of SBI through Business Association of Nagas to 1,000 entrepreneurs of the state. During the program, several units from the state police force performed the march past. The contingents which took part in the march past were District Executive Force, Nagaland Armed Police Battalion, Indian Reserve Battalion of Nagaland Armed Police. Others who were part of the march past are 15th IR Mahila Battalion of NAP Rangers, the NPTS Brass Band, 15th NAP IR Mahila Pipe Band and Nagaland Police Auxiliary Brass Band performed a combined musical performance. Different cultural troops of various tribes and school children also took part in the cultural program. Earlier in the day, Director General of Police T. John Lonkamer reviewed the parade. On the occasion of 60th Nagaland Statehood Day on Thursday, Governor Jagdish Mukhi extended greetings to the people of Nagaland and remarked that the state has experienced unprecedented progress in every sector and emerged as one of the promising states in growth narrative of the country. Mukhi acknowledged the immeasurable sacrifices of every citizen for whom the state now flourish in harmony, progress and development. The governor asserted that nepotism, corruption, opaque administration that makes a negative impact in the society have no place in the state and urged the citizens to take a pledge on the solemn day to aspire to be one such state which follows a transparency, accountability and a meritocracy. Mukhi recommended youths to be entrepreneurs and become job providers rather than job seekers and to contribute to the economic development of Northeast India in general and Nagaland in particular. Mukhi also stressed on women empowerment, which fundamental to the progress of the society, and added that no nation can progress socially and economically if women are left behind. The governor further urged the citizens to join hands to build a better Nagaland and take the state to greater heights and glory. President Draupadi Murmu on Thursday greeted the people of Nagaland and conveyed her best wishes for bright and prosperous future on the occasion of 60th Nagaland Statehood Day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also extended his greetings to the people of the state and remarked that Naga culture personifies courage, hard work and living in harmony with nature. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Nltv addressed the people at the Statehood Day celebration program organized at Kohima Civil Secretariat Plaza and launched several other projects. It is to be mentioned that Nagaland was formally recognized as a state on December 1, 1963. The much-awaited 23rd edition of Hornbill Festival is all set to commence on Thursday. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar will grace the inaugural function of the festival as the chief guest, which is scheduled to take place at Kisama village at 4 p.m. Along with the Vice President, Ambassador of France to India, Emmanuel Lennon, Trade Commissioner for South Asia and British Deputy High Commissioner for Western India, Alan Gamble, and Australian High Commissioner to India, Harry O'Farrell will also attend the inaugural program as honored guests. In addition to showcasing Nagaland's diverse tribal culture, the festival aims to foster inter-tribal cooperation, promote state tourism and provide a platform for entrepreneurs and artists to present their products and skills. Also, several top bands from the country will be performing at the 10-day music extravaganza. All necessary arrangements have been put in place for the celebration and constant monitoring have been undertaken for the successful conduct of the festival. First organized in 2000 and set to host its 23rd edition, the Hornbill Festival derives its name from the Indian hornbill, a bird that nests in the forest of Nagaland and has been a fixture in the state's folklore for ages. Though the festival returned in 2021 following a hiatus of 2 years owing to the COVID-19 pandemic, it came to an abrupt end aftermath of the infamous December 4 Outing massacre. The Eastern Nagaland People's Union of Kohima, consisting 7 tribes of Eastern Nagaland on Wednesday, decided to stand firm with ENPO Central Executive Council's October 14 resolution to abstain from participation in the 23rd Hornbill Festival. They further conveyed that the 7 tribes of Eastern Nagaland shall not display or participate in any program that is related to showcasing traditional attires in the tribal folk dance and folk song festival at the Cultural Mosaic on 2nd November 2022. Besides that, ENPO resolved that no individual groups or cultural troops club of 7 tribes should take part in any activities related to State Hornbill Festival, including stalls. The union issued a statement in this regard following an emergency meeting in Kohima. Office bearers and executive consisting of Konyak Union Kohima, Pom Union Kohima, Sanctum Union Kohima, Chang Union Kohima, Yimkung Union Kohima, Kamingan Union Kohima, Tikir Union Kohima took part in the meeting. The House resolved to direct all the respective tribal unions to strictly implement the above resolutions immediately. The meeting was called to deliberate on the prevailing issues with regards to the ENPO resolution, which has been reaffirmed by the organization on many occasions, most recently on November 26 in Chumagidima Police Complex. Notably, ENPO and 7 Eastern Naga bodies met Chief Minister Nltv at the venue after being invited to discuss about their demands. Dimapur Police Commissioner Kavithutho Sophie on Wednesday has imposed a Section 144 in the highway stretch from Vihuto village, Khehoi village, KV village area and along the Chumagidima-Piran border belt. The order has been issued with effect from 6 a.m. of December 1 until further notice. The police commissioner issuing an order in this regard has stated that the decision has been with the apprehension that there is some movement of presence of anti-social elements along the Chumagidima-Piran border area, which may result in breach of peace and law and order, endangering human life and property, including agricultural produce. As per the order, assembly of more than 5 persons carrying lethal weapons and firearms including lathis, dagger, machete, sticks, spears, catapults or any other dangerous articles have been prohibited. Following the Assam-Meghalaya clash on November 22, a Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee President K. Theri condemned the killing of 6 innocent citizens by Assam police at Mukro in Meghalaya. Theri alleged that under the leadership of Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, North-East has lost 28 precious lives, 7 Assam police personnel, 14 civilians and more on December 4, 2021. Theri also added that a civilian traveller named Hanvi Pom was tortured to death by Assam police at Sivsagar on August 16, 2022. K. Theri remarked that the situations could have been avoided with a little patience, tolerance and reasoning, and further added that Sarma, being the chairman of North-East Democratic Alliance, should try to maintain peace and harmony for the growth of North-East. The president also condemned the NIDA members for the role in the situations and remarked that members were equally responsible for the failures. Therefore, the president urged the government of India to look after interstate boundaries as it is a subject of the government and intervene by setting up neutral commissions to resolve issues. On the occasion of World AIDS Day, the Shamator Battalion Assam Rifles organized a lecture and awareness rally on HIV/AIDS at Noklak town on Thursday. The main purpose of the rally was to create awareness among the people over this deadly disease. Notably, the Shamator Battalion, in coordination with NCC 1st Naga Girls Noklak and Holy Angel High School Noklak, carried out the walkathon and awareness drive in the district. Kohima police informed that drugs worth rupees 35.86 crore were destroyed in the district on Wednesday. The Drug Disposal Committee of Visito Hibo carried out the destruction of seized drugs in respect of narcotics cell in Kohima municipal dumping site. Police also informed that drugs seized in 23 different cases include heroin, brown sugar, opium, yaba tablets and bottles of codeine. The seized items were destroyed in presence of CJM Kohima Court, a PP Kohima Court, a Director, a Kripa Foundation, UBI DEF Kohima, Sanitation Inspector KMC and a Pasipi Court Kohima. Addressing the closing ceremony of 10-day-long Manipur Sangai Festival via video conferencing, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday remarked that the festival helps in promoting Manipur as world-class tourist destination. PM Modi congratulated the Manipur government as well as the people of Manipur for organizing the festival and appreciated the natural beauty, cultural richness and diversity of the state. Shedding light on the theme of the Shanghai Festival, which is a festival of oneness, PM Modi remarked that the successful organization of this festival will act as a source of energy and inspiration for the nation in coming days. Prime Minister also informed that the festival inspires indispensable social sensitivity towards a sustainable lifestyle and added that it celebrates biodiversity of India. PM Modi also opined that events like Sangai are major attraction for investors, industries, and it helps to boost the local economy and further added that the festival will become a powerful medium of gaiety and development in future.
मुझे पूरा विश्वास है ये फेस्टिवल भविष्य में भी ऐसे ही उल्लास और राज्य के विकास का एक सशक्त माध्यम बनेगा। संगाई फेस्टिवल भारत की जैविक विविधता को सेलिब्रेट करने का एक उत्तम फेस्टिवल भी है। ये
The vigorous campaigning by the political parties with allegations and counter-allegations came to an end as the first phase of Gujarat Assembly election commenced on Thursday. Gujarat in its first phase of polling, which is underway in 89 constituencies, recorded around 19.13% voter turnout till 11 a.m. Meanwhile, Union Minister Mansukh Mandaviya, Gujarat Home Minister Harsh Sanghavi, Union Minister Parshottam Rupala, Gujarat BJP Vice President Mahendra Singh Sarvaiya, cricketer Ravindra Jadeja and several others cast votes in the first phase of assembly elections. Earlier in the day, Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, who is contesting from Gatlodia constituency on Thursday, filed a roadshow in Mansa district, which is selling in the second phase of assembly elections on December 5. The counting of votes will take place on December 8 alongside Himachal Pradesh. Ahead of the second phase of the Gujarat Assembly polls, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to lead the longest roadshow ever in the state on Thursday. For the second phase elections, Modi will lead a 3-hour-long mega roadshow across 16 assembly constituencies. It may be mentioned that the roadshow will cover more than 50 kilometers, starting from the Narodagam and ending at Gandhinagar South constituency. Furthermore, the roadshow will begin at 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon, which is expected to go till 6:30 p.m. with at least 35 stops. As India resumed the presidency of a G20 on Thursday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that India's agenda for Premier Forum will be inclusive, ambitious and action-oriented. PM Modi via a blog post stated that India will promote a universal sense of oneness and priorities will be shaped as per proper coordination with Global South and G20 member countries. The Prime Minister also highlighted the current challenges of climate change, terrorism and pandemics and added that they can be solved by working together. Meanwhile, India is scheduled to hold 200 meetings in 32 different sectors in India, whereas PM Office stated that next year's G20 summit is going to be one of the highest profile international gatherings to be hosted by India. Notably, PM Modi unveiled the logo and the theme for G20 presidency in November 2022, which depicts a lotus flower and a globe with the theme One Earth, One Family, One Future. In Tripura's Agartala. Boundary issues. A senior BSF official stated that the conference is a routine exercise which aims at discussing issues such as border patrolling, smuggling, infiltration and barbed wire fencing. The high-level meeting will be attended by BSF's Inspector General rank officers of Tripura, Mizoram and Meghalaya frontiers along with South, East and North-South regional commanders of the BGB. Over humanitarian and economic crisis in Afghanistan, a U.S. Special Representative for Afghanistan, Thomas West, is slated to travel to India in the month of December to discuss on the matter. This will be West's third visit to India since he was appointed in October 2021. During his visit, West is expected to meet officials in the External Affairs Ministry and the National Security Council. Notably, West will travel to Japan, India and the United Arab Emirates from December 1 to December 8. The thrills, excitements, dreams and disappointments seem to have no boundary in the ongoing FIFA World Cup 2022 as Mexico defeated Saudi Arabia 2-1 but failed to qualify into the round of 16 on Thursday at Lusail Stadium. Mexico's Henry Martin scored the very first goal at 47th minute, while the second goal came from Luis Chavez at a 52nd minute to qualify into the knockout stages. Mexico needed just one more goal, but Saudi Arabia's Dawsari scored a goal in the injury time to ruin the qualification celebrations. Meanwhile, Argentina have scored a place in the round of 16 after defeating Poland 2-0 in the other Group C match played at the Stadium 974. On the other hand, even a loss could not stop Poland from qualifying as they advanced to the last 16 of the World Cup in place of Mexico in goal difference. Furthermore, Croatia will be looking to register a win against Belgium, while Canada will face Morocco at Al Tumama Stadium on Thursday. So viewers, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global.